Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyle here. Just finished watching Raw. I feel well enough to at least do the Raw review. I'm not gonna go over who won what awards tonight, because it just take too much time to try to remember, rehash on who won what award. But so I see against the matches. The first match was Big Show versus Wade Barrett. This match really didn't kick off into much into anything. Wade Barrett just ended up running away. Then began to a fatal four-way match between Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, and Zack Ryder. And this was what I thought was a good fatal four-way. Fatal four-way match, and I even said match tonight. Dolph Ziggler ended up getting his victory over on that match. The match we had after that was tag team match, CM Punk and Randy Orton versus The Miz and Alberto Del Rio. This was alright. This was decent. Wade Barrett once again screwing over Randy Orton. So because of that, Randy wasn't able to tag CM Punk to get in when Punk needed him the most. And The Miz ended up reversing the GTS and getting a skull crush finale and getting the win for him and Alberto. And after that, they started beating up on CM Punk and taking the ladder and slamming across his back and doing a cross arm bar with his arm in between the ladder. So just really beating up Punk and stuff like that. And then after that, they ended the main event match, which was Mark Henry and John Cena. This was alright. One thing I thought didn't make sense was when John Cena was about to do the AA, or Attitude Adjustment. He fell down like he couldn't do it, and Michael Cole made a call saying, he said something like John Cena, because Mark Henry is just too heavy. But it's like it was just last week, excuse me, when Mark Henry was fighting Zack Ryder. John Cena picked up Mark Henry within 3 seconds. As soon as he ran to the ring, picked him up and gave him an attitude adjustment and dropped him down with no problem. So why is he having trouble to pick up Mark Henry now, 1 week later? Like I said, failure on WWE's part of not really trying to, I guess you could say, sell a move or whatever. But this match ended up getting nowhere because the return of Kane. Kane ends up returning tonight. I marked out. I must admit, I love Kane. When he had his mask on. And sure enough, Kane came back tonight with his mask and all of his hellfire and brimstone glory. Just choke slammed John Cena right off the bat. At first, when he came with this big mask, I'm looking like, what the hell is this? Looked like one of those big, I'm like, okay, is this a new mask he's rocking or something like that? I wasn't digging it. I'm like, okay, Kane's back with the mask, but it's a big metal mask thing he got on. It looks like he was wearing the mask that Jeff Hardy had at Turning Point, pay-per-view. But Kane ended up taking it off and revealing his real mask. So I'm like, okay, awesome. So I just made it even better. Kane came out to some new ring attire. Looked like he might have came with some new music too. And so that just ends Monday Night Raw. So all in all, tonight's Raw with the matches that we got tonight, including the different awards and stuff. Raw was decent tonight. I enjoyed this 3-hour Raw more than I did the Raw Gets Rocked episode. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. The only good thing with the Raw Gets Rocked episode last month was The Rock. Any of the segments that had The Rock in it, that was the best highlight of the thing. But the Raw Gets Rocked episode of Raw, I think that episode of Raw was I didn't like it at all. It was boring. It was just crappy to me. That was a crappy 3-hour Raw to me. Like I said, putting aside The Rock, that was just a crappy Raw. Tonight's Raw, I thought was much better than Raw Gets Rocked. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so all in all, like I said, with the awards and stuff like that, I thought it was a decent Raw. Fun Raw. And there was this one part where Sheamus ended up kicking Jinder Mahal in the face probably within 3 seconds, and I didn't really see the purpose of that. Some of the funny stuff of tonight's show for me, the funny highlights. One was JR trying to rap along with Michael Cole, and Michael Cole, like, dancing to the hip hop music when the beat was playing, trying to get his groove. I thought that was funny, and that's how the show opened up. And then the other funny spot for me was when Christian came out in the neck brace and then the crutches and his ankle taped up, and he talks about he should be whatever award that he was giving out, that he should be one of the nominees for that award. So that was a funny thing going on with Christian, I thought. So like I said, all in all, I thought tonight was a decent, fun Raw. Like, the biggest highlight for me was Kane's return and his mask. Like I said, and Kane's back in his Hellfire glory. This is Kane's last and final push, his last big push, and what better way to go out, with the lights on bright what better way to end your career, one last time, to get that one last run, the same way you came in, those with your mask on. So kudos to Kane, and, we might see a Undertaker versus Kane round 3 at WrestleMania. I made a video earlier today talking about how I would like Mick Foley to face Undertaker, and I still stick to that judgment. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being Kane versus the Undertaker round 3 at WrestleMania. So let me know what you guys thought about tonight's Raw. Did you like it? Didn't like it? What do you think of the awards that we're giving out to the wrestlers or superstars? Comment, subscribe, like the vid. Peace out.